Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.
We have a multiple 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Hey, I have some. How are ya? How are ya? I have some guests to thank. Guests, Patreon, new Patreon members. I don't have a guest. I canceled on them. I said, hey, you. No, I'll tell you why in a moment. Thank you, new Patreons. Jake Lee. Meet Tiff. Oh, it's just Tiff. It's like meet this person. Oops. It's one name. Meet Leo 360. Why am I keep saying meet? Jimmy Bishop edited his order and increased it 1 penny. Thanks, homie. Hey, it all adds up. Carly Sarah Atwood, a 3-namer. I'm a 3-namer. Craig Phillip Conant. Craig Phillip Conant. Junior. I'm a 4-namer. I'm a junior.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing with your life, huh? I'm a motherfucker junior. I'm gonna name my kid the 3rd. Just the 3rd. Nothing else. No Craig, no Philip, no Conant. This is the 3rd. The 3rd what? Better shut up, lady. We're getting fucking weird, dude. Hey, man. Thank you, my new Patreon members. You get a bonus episode of this. You get this. You hear that? Solo, too. Till my mind wanders. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I don't know. It's a dark world we live in. I miss free-forming clouds. They're gone, man.
Oh, yeah.
In Los Angeles. Anyways, not to be dark. Nobody's...
Not even at the beach?
No, I noticed that. There's always a shit layer of shit out there, and you see the fucking sprays, and you're just like, God damn it. Some say it's condensation from airplanes. Some say it's aluminum and heavy metals to help shape the weather engineering. And boy, I went from happy to negative real quick, huh? Well, I see it every day. And I try not to. And I just see these long, fat tags that spread. I'm just like... So when you see it, when you actually see it, I don't want to brag, I have an ocean view of chemtrails. It fucking sits on your brain like, God damn it. And I just try to be like, nah, it's just water. It's just water. Never mind that hazy sky with no fluffy clouds that you remember when you were a Nino. Never mind that. It's just water. And then, anyways, let's get to the good stuff. Oh my God. This is good. The logo. Fuck you, bro. No. Chris Lunn pulled through with an amazing logo, the fisheye logo, the new logo on the watermark and the IG page and Twitter page. Fantastic, bro. I fucking love it. I'm going to make it into stickers too. Just got to add my name somewhere on it. And then, yeah, I fucking love it. I love it. It's going to be, I'm so happy. My lazy procrastinating ass was supposed to get a sign done for this goddamn wall months ago. Mm-hmm. I am so happy I did not. Sometimes being a lazy procrastinator, POS, piece of sunshine, got to be positive. Speak to yourself positively. Don't call yourself a piece of shit. Call yourself a piece of sunshine. Just switch the last word. You still do it. I'm a piece of sunshine. That's not what my father used to say, but it's what I say. Thank you, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, you did a number. You made me a man. I talk so much shit about my dad, but I love him very much, and I wouldn't choose a different dad because he made me funny. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Those good those loving fathers that aren't hard. You're going to have a pussy child. You're going to have a little pussy child. He ain't going to be funny. He ain't going to know how to get knocked out, arrested, bareback some hoes. He ain't going to know. I know. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you for Playboys at a young age. Made me popular in school. Seriously though, oh my God, that's like life with no salt. Hey, my food is salty. Sometimes a little too salty. That's the devil. It comes in, ruins the food. But you gotta just keep it just enough. It's a little just the devil's the salt. You just need a sprinkle, and then you get your dick hard. How did I get on that? I don't even know. The logo. Thank you. I love it so much where I'm like, damn, am I gonna change just the fucking logo?
Yeah, is that going to be the sign?
I'll take it's for sure going to be the sign.
Nice.
I'm just saying the actual iTunes logo. I'll take a poll. I'll take a vote.
Okay.
I'll take a poll to the ass. What? Just kidding. It's play on words. I am retarded. Bleep. Can't say words. Censorship. Can't say what you want to say. Hey, man. All right. I guess we'll just get to cracking on all of life events. All right. So I hung out with someone that might have COVID.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's why Chris is in a hazmat suit right now and the windows are open. And I am just like, Chris, you're a pussy. No, okay, let me tell you the whole story. That sounds way worse. So my mother tested negative for it. She got tested because they were exposed to it. And then I hung out with my mother who had waited the 5-6 days, got tested, came back negative. But then she was with my aunt and cousin who tested positive. So my mom's Teflon Don, she been rubbing frijoles on them nipples, you know what I'm saying? Boosting up them immunities. That's it's a Mexican way, bro. It's an old, you just put a little pinto bean on it. It cures you. Just fucking cha-cha-cha-cha. Why do you think they got those, AK bullet nipples you could hang a leather coat on? You ever notice that? What Anyways, so I hung out with her. So we quarantined, and we got tested, and we have 0 symptoms, and so I was going through that. I'm fine, and we got tested, we're good, but it puts your panties in a bunch. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, God, like I can't even go buy eggs. I can't go this. I can't. Then I'm walking. It's like I got to wear a mask outside, with the wind. It put a damper in things. And then right when that happened, the fucking main line burst to my home. Didn't burst, sorry. A main line busted. Sprung a leak, like a river in the kitchen leak, but in a manageable river. Like I just guided it with towels out the door. Thank God my house is lopsided and it goes downhill, and because it went out the door.
Oh, nice.
Talk about, I used to complain. Like I said, I love my home. I live by the beach. I got an ocean view for reasonable rent. I leveled up. I'm happy. But things are just a little wonky. Like the floor is a little slopey. But when your main line bursts, that negative turns into a positive because it just went straight out the fucking door. And I was like, I used to hate it, drive me nuts. And now I'm just like, all right. The old ski slopes in the kitchen came in handy. So the main line cracked and was pissing, but was pissing pretty good. And then I was cooking eggs, and delicious eggs for me and my girl, and then I just step and I just hear squish, squish, and I was just like what? I'm not that messy, And then I look, and then I see the puddle, and then I just go, oh shit! And my neighbor was barbecuing in the back, and it was just so funny because normally they're out there, I'm in here, we could hear each other, but no, there's this invisible barrier. You do your shit, I do my shit. I ain't gonna talk to you through these walls. And then he goes, oh, like, what's up, doggy? Like, he knew, you know? And I was like, come in. And then I was like, there's a puddle. I'm still cooking my eggs. I'd take them off. I'm burning them. And then he's like, oh, shit. And, like, everyone had it was so funny. It was like a movie. Everyone had the same, call the plumber. He finds the leak. He just goes, oh, shit. Because it's the main fucking line.
Yeah.
Then I text a group chat of comics buddies I'm in. I was like, dude, the main line sprung a leak. And one of my buddies was like, is it bad? I said main line. The main line sprung a leak. Is it bad? I was like, it's the water source. Yes. Yes, it's bad. It's the main line. It ain't no fucking tentacle little copper piss hole pipe. My dick's bigger than, you know. It's the main fucking line of water to this apartment and that one. So it affects him too. So they had to gut his wall, gut my wall. I forgot. Talk about faith and not giving a fuck about germs either. I don't know if this is good or bad, nor if I need to say it. But so when I first walked out of my home to go, I don't even know where, but I noticed there was water on the ground and like by my back door mat. And I was like, did my cats piss there? And I just touched it and went, and they didn't, but I didn't know. I didn't know because that was the first evidence of water I saw until the squish squish. And I just went for it. I just fucking went for it. If it was piss, it's organic. I'm sure it's sterile for the moment. That means sanitary. Piss is actually quite sanitary and can even be used to clean yourself in an emergency at first. Then, you know, it goes bad and it's poison. But that's why you could drink it at first. It's still... I know. I don't. Just read a book, guys. Just go read books. God, I'm getting out. Where was I going?
They ripped the wall apart.
Okay, the leak. So the first plumber comes, and he finds it and just puts a Band-Aid on it, a tourniquet. He just duct tape it. It works. It's slow. It went from a river to like a gentle little stream. Like from taking towels, I had towels guiding it out, taking sopping wet 100% soaked towels every half hour to like every 5 hours, you know. He did a thing. And then that was on Saturday? I don't remember. It's all a blur. It's just emotional time. Then the main guy came and on Monday to like do it, and he said the same shit. He's like, oh no, because they thought they were gonna have to dig up my living room because that's where it runs. They gotta replace the main line. The main line's in the ground. It's in the walls. How do you get to such things? You rip up the floor. So I canceled this is why this is solo. I genuinely thought they were going to be jackhammering my living room, replacing a pipe. So I didn't cancel. I rescheduled Jesus Trejo and Chad Goes Deep, Chad Kroger. And I was like, I just sent him pictures. I was like, yo, dog, like I got, my home's being gutted. Like, and then I asked the plumber, like, can I, should I get a hotel? You know, that's how I thought. I thought I was going to be displaced for like 2-3 days. Like, those are river, all right, guys? Anyways, I'm messing up with the chronological order. So, this is all during the COVID shit too, like my scare. And I'm going to get tested. So I go to the local spot that says you don't need appointments. The server's down, the computer's down, and turns out for this day only you need an appointment. But I had already made an appointment at Dodger Stadium. So that was just a closer spot. I didn't want to drive all the way to fucking Dodger Stadium and feel like I'm in a fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie. You know? Shyamalan. So then my neighbor said the plumber's coming at 2, and this is like in the morning. But then I get a call from the landlord, the owner, I'm not gonna say his name. I saved it. Not that it matters, but he's like, "Hey, I'm on my way down." And the plumber's on his way down. I was like, "Oh, I thought it was like 2 p.m." Like, "No, we're getting started, you know." Ain't no. And I was like, "Who the fuck told me 2? I thought I had time, you know?" Because here's the big kicker. This is a no pets building. No pets allowed. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got 2 pets. I got 2 cats. It turns out if you just grow a pair of balls and your landlord doesn't live here, you can get away with it. But now he's coming. I'm like, "Oh no." And I'm driving home racing to beat him and the plumber who's his friend.
Oh.
That's why I'm like, if it's the plumber, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh no, it's his friend." Like, he'd be like, "Hey, kitty." And the previous 2 plumbers that did the patch job, they loved cats, which took me by a shock. They just didn't, they look like bikers guy, tats on the throats. You know what I mean? I was like, you don't seem like cat guys, They both had cats. So now I thought it was going to be them, and I struck a bond with them, and I was like, I know my people. I was just telling them stories, and they're telling me stories. It was fun, man. I love people that know how to live. They're like, "Yeah, I got locked up," and I'm like, I was like, "That's right. You drink too much and you take chances." And anyways, no, I'm sober now. He's not. God save him. So I know if it was those guys, I'd be like, "Hey, don't mention the cats," But now it's new guys, these guys, and they're friends with the owner, and I'm like, "Uh-oh." And so I rush home after being denied the backup COVID test, and I just scurry to get the cats, and I'm just like, put them in the bag. My girl's helping me. I'm putting the litter box in the front seat. So, and hiding all cat toys in the closet, cat towers. You don't realize how many you have. You're like, "Oh shit, I left the flopping fish out on the floor." A fan sent that to me. Thank you very much. I stepped on it and broke it, and I'm sorry. And I don't know who sent it to me, but I appreciated it while it worked. Still have it, just doesn't go, Anyways, so now we got the cats in the car, hiding them from the plumber, and then the owner is supposed to arrive after them. And then I just tell the plumber, like, "Hey, I'm going to go run some errands." I don't tell him, like, "Hey, I'm going to Dodger Stadium to get tested for COVID." Whatever. Some say that's unethical. You don't have a river coming out of your room. The shit had to be dealt with. Otherwise, I was just like, do I go to a hotel and then sneak the cats into the hotel and hide them in there? Can't let them out because they don't know the area. Then I'm chasing fucking Mr. Cat and Boo, spreading a trail of kitty litter with their piss on it back to the hotel because they're sent, Goldilocks. What's that? Hansel and Gretel? Something like that. I don't know. Oh, man. So now I'm rushing. I got the cats in the car, and off to Dodger Stadium we go with 2 cats and a litter box. Oh, and a little bowl of food, a little bowl of water. And I would fill it up when we were stationed for them to drink. And then when we start moving, and I just drink the rest. And my girl was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "It's good water. Got a couple of licks. It's good cat water. I love my cats, and I'll share a drink with the buddy. I mean, maybe not right now because of the world. But Mr. Whiskers, yeah. I can't cross-contaminate you. And also, I just can't. Oh my God, how'd I forget this? The line. So now we're just driving with cats and a litter box and food and water and cookies. I got the corn cookies from Trader Joe's. Oh, so good. Whole stick of butter. Slab of Kerrygold Irish butter. I'll tell you the recipe when this episode's over. So now we get to Dodger Stadium. Hey guys, I don't know if you're in Los Angeles and you get tested, but Dodger Stadium had a 3-hour wait. I don't know if it was 3 hours because I cut everyone off. But I shit you not, after it was said and done, we just said, let's go drive past the line to see how long it is on GPS. It was over 1 mile of cars in cones moving painfully slow. And this is also negatives that turn into positives. This is what it's all about. Because I wasn't paying attention. I know how to get to Dodger Stadium, but like I GPSed it because it was like an address.
Okay.
It was like 11101 Scott Avenue. So I was like, okay, like I don't know where that is. I know where Dodger Stadium is, but I'm gonna GPS this. That's why I had it on. I wasn't paying attention to the GPS, and I missed some stops, and it sent me, on an improvised way around the back, which then led me to realize what the line was. Because I was driving, everyone's driving this way, and I'm driving this way. It's coned off, and I'm just like, and then we're like, all right, we'll drive to the end and get in line. And then we kept going and kept going and kept going. And I was like, I'm not waiting in that line. I'm not. And then my girl's a nervous Nelly. Doesn't litter, doesn't do crime, one of those. a good person. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. And so she's like, no, don't cut. Like, just wait. Like, she's nervous, anxious. But then it like keeps going and going. The line is like probably 1.5 miles of cars, bumper to bumper traffic, coned up. And gets to the point to where like she's like, yeah, I'll close my eyes, you give it a go. The line is so long it corrupts her. And then I turn it around and I'm just looking for an opening, and she's nervous. Nellie's old pussy over here hadn't you know what I mean? When people don't, you've never snuck drugs into jail? What? Come on. You just do it. You fucking do it and you hope for the best. So there's all sorts of openings along the 1.5 mile line of cars, and I'm not exaggerating. We GPSed this shit after. We just did the whole thing. And she's like, right there. There's a cone knocked out. It's like, shut your goddamn mouth. And then I didn't say that, but in my head I was like, we're going to the front. There's one way to do this. It's in the fucking front. And then we go all the way to the front, and where the line turns, and it's coned off like this. But then I just went like this. And just did it. And the traffic guard was like looking at me and just head down like, I won't hear you, sir. It's a pandemic. These are soundproof 16-year-old Camry windows. Bulletproof. No. I was not. I made up my mind. I was like, I'm not. It will take the sirens. It will take an actual, your traffic cop. It's going to take the police to get me out of this line. I will not. And he just kind of mad dogged me, and then I was, what's on the radio? Nobody over here. And I cut off probably 2 hours of cars. Jeez. Because from that point where I cut off, I don't know how many vehicles, upwards to 1.5 miles of vehicles, however long that is, however long a fucking train is. I cut off that many cars, and then it was like 45 minutes when we were in Dodger Stadium, which Scott Avenue is like Dodger Stadium. It's just a street leading into the stadium. And then, my girl started smiling. She's like, I'm really glad you did that. I was like, yeah, no shit. It saved us 2 or 3 hours of our life. And had I not fucked up with GPS and just went the original route, because what it was is the 110 led you off at this exit that led you into the line.
Yeah.
Which was a mile and a half of bumper to bumper coned up cars to go get COVID tested at Dodger Stadium. And we would have just waited in that, not knowing how long it was, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just like, oh, we're just in line. This is like, after an hour, be like, how much further is, you know what I mean? Just like, what? And then after another hour, just like, oh, come on. And I had a pee-pee. I drank a mineral water, like the bad boy that I am. 'Cause you're not supposed to drink. But thank God it took so long. You're not supposed to drink or eat 30 minutes before. It's supposed to be all of you.
Nice.
All of you and God's man-made COVID. And then, we got tested. And then came back. The owner was here. Mask on. Everyone had mask on. And then I just park up the block, crack the window for the cats. And me and my girl come talk to him. And he's the best. Dude, best land. He paid this crew of plumbers double time, round the clock. They work from 9 to 9 and got it done. I already told you. I thought that I was going to have a hole in my wall, a hole in my floor. They were going to dig up, because that's what they had to do to the other side. They had to dig up the lawn and the floorboards and run a new line into the other half of the building. Also, he kind of had to, because they had to shut off the water to the building to get this done. And so it was not really an option. Anyways, he handled it, hired the all-star Superman Premier Plumbing. If you're in Los Angeles area and you need a plumber, no ad here. They fucking gutted my wall, repaired a galvanized pipe that looked like a rusty sea barnacle. I have a video on my phone of just it pissing. Just corroded, just like, that's not a pipe. That's a pipe. I'm drinking that. I'm washing my hands. What do I need a shower for if I'm just got a little shit pipe putting shit water up my shit ass? That was a lot of shits. Talk to yourself positive, Craig. Sunshine, water, sunshine, ass. I don't remember how it went. Anyways, Premier Plumbing, thank you. They cut the line, put a new pipe in, patched up the wall. All that's left is just paint. Cleaned it up. Seen them sponge mopping the floor. I was like, I haven't mopped like that. You mop better than me in my own home, plumbing man. Fucking, dude. Fucking, I'm like 99% sure they're Mexican. Fucking Mexicans, bro. I'm half Mexican, so I could say this. You racist pricks. Any of you racist motherfucker, what? Ain't no white man doing that. Okay, here's what's fucked up. The previous plumbers were white, and I love them, and I already told you they were my people. We were just chopping them out. We were laughing. We were having a good time. They got cats and neck tats. Come on. And they're good too, but they're like, yeah, I'll rip it up and fix it, but you're gonna have to hire another crew to patch it up. And they're like, I got stuff to do, Not these guys. It's the difference between white and brown. Brown hustlers, man. Not that there's not white people that are hustlers. I'm half white too. Gotta defend both my people. Pow. The chingadera over there, man. Chingadera. Get the chingadera. Everything's a chingadera. With my uncles, but I know I'm whitewashed.
What does that translate to?
Give me that shit over there. Bring that shit here. I don't actually know.
That's what I was
something like that.
Once,
like,
yeah.
hey, give me that shit. I believe. I am full-blown Americanized, gringo-dized. Güero. I'm a pinche güero. Pinche güero. This pinche gringo. I'm Miklo from Blood In, Blood Out. Remember that shit? You fucking white pansy from Minnesota. Ain't nobody seen no Blood In, Blood Out? Come on.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's a movie?
It's a great movie about gang culture in the 90s.
Okay.
And it's just OG. There was a few gangster movies. What was that one? Oh, man, I'm a fuck up. I remember Mi Vida Loca. I believe American Me with James Edward Olmos. And then there was the one that would come on. Oh, South Central. That shit would come on the TV as a kid, and it had a lot of cussings. Everything was mother lover, because they wouldn't. They would just over. It was a motherfucker, and they would just say lover, and it was so funny. So in school growing up, we'd always say it was, mother lover. South Central. They put the potato over the 6-shooter to assassinate a man. Some gangster shit, man. Bootleg silencer. If you're in California, we can't get no silencer. Just put a little russet potato. Make sure organic. You don't want those chemicals getting in your enemy's brain. Boy, this is dark, huh? Is there anything else other than I don't know if you understand how insane what our adventure was the other day. Like cats, 2 cats, litter box, water, food, COVID test, cutting off people, risking getting in fights. I had my doors locked. I wasn't going to fight back, but I had my knife ready just in case. Get out of my car. Cat to mainline to not knowing. Also, I've never had that happen before. I've never had any major where they shut off the water. I've had like minor plumbing things, It wasn't like that. They shut off the water. Like when you don't have water, I had to pee in the backyard, which is fine. I've done that 3 times already. But once because my girl was in the shower and she's taking too long, I was like, I gotta pee. And then once for fun, because you gotta piss on your property,
Yeah.
You gotta mark your territory. I'm a man. This is my home. I was like, let's go pee on the back wall real quick. That's mine. And then once, because the plumbers I couldn't, so I had to pee back there 3 times. And also, there's like neighboring apartment buildings that are tall, so I was pissing facing left. And I was like, because I just saw the window. Like, there's no obscurity. They could just see. I was like, okay, I'll go over here. So I'm going over here, and now I'm on the right wall, which is the white picket fence, but the plastic one, Still nice, but I prefer wood. But now I'm pissing. And then the neighbor in the apartment building's right there walking, because that's their walkway. And I'm just pissing, like, how you spray it everywhere, so it's not so concentrated, loud, and exactly, oh, that guy's watering his garden. I was spray pissing, but on purpose, not by my dick hole narrowing due to opiate abuse. And that was a different time of my life. Something that lost a little translation with the old Bill Burr there, the nutsack. And I was like, I'm not going to cut him off and explain him the bit. It's not a bit. It's just more my life and my scabs and my nuts and my narrow dick hole. And it's been drilled. It's been drilled. We're back. We're back. What? So now I'm pissing like that in the backyard, just spray pissing the wall, just side to side, la 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 la. You start like you're in the Sparklers. Concerto. This the guy, Mario Garofalo. What's his name? The guy, the concerto. Royer Albert Hall. I don't fucking know. There's this guy with curly hair in Los Angeles. They got his name all over the billboards.
Yeah.
He, the Philharmonic, the Los Angeles Symphony Philharmonic.
The conductor, right?
Yeah. Concerto. You're Mexican, bro. Conductor. Get your white turkey.
Wait, is concerto what it's called?
I have no
I
idea.
thought that's a type of piece of music, is a concerto.
It's open to interpretation, Chris. It's open to interpretation. So I pissed. Oh, my girl's pissing at Target. We have to leave. When you don't have water to your home, she held it in as long. She wasn't drinking water. She's like, I'm so thirsty. So just go piss at the bathroom. She's like, I'm not pissing on those salty fucking steel. Those cold steel, sandy, herpified bathroom. I was like, I'll shit there any day. Free toilet paper, babe. You just got a duvet The bidet. You got a bidet in the ocean. You go put your ocean ass in the ocean. You go back home. You got a little salty, sandy asshole. Come here, babe. Christmas came early. Look what I got. I got the old margarita butthole. What? Salt on the brim. I don't know. We're just riffing here. We're just riffing. Did I do all my notes? I think I did. How long have we been going?
36 minutes.
That's it. Son of a bitch. That was a lot of stuff. Plumbing.
How did the cats like the ride?
They were surprisingly so good. I couldn't. One meow out of Mr. Cat, and he went meow. In 7 hours in a car.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Also, I forgot to tell you, like, we were hiding in the car with cats from the owner and the plumbers.
Yeah.
For hours. Like, this was a day. Like, they spent the day in the car. And then after that, the owner left, but the plumbers stayed. The night crew came, and then they were working, and we locked the cats in the bedroom. So they went from car to bedroom. Normally, it's free range for them.
Yeah.
And they were so well behaved. And then the moment the plumbers left and finished, till we opened that door, they just went, and they went nuts. They started fighting each other a little harder than normal, a little more frequent than normal. We're like, oh, we didn't let you out. We're not letting you out at night over here. We heard an owl in the neighborhood.
Oh, jeez.
Like, we want no fucking owl. That's not it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm good at impersonation. Hollywood. You need a sound effects guy? You don't need Charles Winslow. Who's that?
Michael Winslow.
Michael Winslow. Ooh, ooh. I'm all you need. Boy, this is a lot easier with a guest. Logo. Already did that. What else? Any questions? There's nobody here. We almost live streamed this.
Oh, yeah.
I thought construction was going to be going around the clock into the night. So I figured we don't have any in the chamber. So any podcast backstocked. For those of you that don't understand, one in the chamber. It's a gun reference. Got one in the chamber. What is happening to me? What was I talking about? Oh, we almost went live because I thought construction was going to go all the way into the night. And I was like, well, they won't be here at 9 tomorrow. They're probably going to call it quits then. So I was like, you come here at 8 and we'll just do a straight live stream to YouTube. And then the superhero plumbers from Mexico. What's in the beans, man? Superhuman. Jesus Christ. The amount of work they did in a day. I got pictures. We just looked and like, oh, the wall ripped out from bottom floor up to the upstairs. Pipe replaced. Toilets removed. All new plumbing. And then toilets put back. Wall built. I for sure thought I was going to have a hole in my wall. And I was like, not that my guests would care. I was like, I don't want them coming over with my fucking home gutted, And at that time when I canceled on them, I thought the line ran under my living room floor. So I thought I was going to say, okay, I'm going to have guests over with a jackhammer in my living room. Also, I thought I was going to be in a hotel, or whatever. Motel. The doors, access to the car, so sneak the cats in. Yeah, so anyways, so maybe we'll do that in the future. We'll see how.
It would be cool, especially if we get people, if they're watching it as it's live.
Yeah.
They can comment and we can read their comments.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Trolls blocked immediately. You come at me with some shit. Block. Hair trigger, block finger. There's freedom of speech in this world. Or there should be absolute freedom of speech and no censorship whatsoever. unless it's to me. No, that's fine. You can hate me all you want. I'm just going to block you. I don't need to see your hate. You could just hate. You could write on your wall, I hate this hippie. That's fine. Your wall. You're right. Your opinion. That's fine. I believe in your right. But as soon as you come onto my wall and tell me that you hate me on my wall, I'm going to go ahead and block. I don't need that. This world's fucking hard enough. It also baffles me. It's fine hating stuff. I hate stuff. I'm like, oh, that's trash. Who the fuck would watch that? Blech. I'm not going to sit here and message the people on the show. I don't understand that. Get a fucking life. Go to the ocean. You got an ocean. Go to the desert. Go eat some mushrooms. Finger your girlfriend. Wet the whistle first. Finger your boyfriend. Finger your... Did I say fingered weird? I think I did.
Yeah.
Fingered. I just realized I have a jar of rocks. My friends make fun of me for loving rocks and like make jokes like, he probably has a jar of rocks. I do. I find them at the beach. They're pretty and they look pretty in a blue mason jar. And I'm going to fill it up. It's a lot of walks.
You don't remember like each one when you found it and stuff? No, it's just...
Who cares?
That one's pretty.
What is that? What's that? Moments in time? Okay. Who's got time for that? It's like, oh, a rock. Shiny rock. Fuck, what was I talking about? What was before the rocks? I got distracted by the jar rocks.
Haters hating on stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Things
yeah.
you could do instead of
Oh,
writing
yeah, like,
hateful
come on.
comments.
Guys. Obviously, there's, there's everything on the internet, instigators and people trying to stir the pot, trying to upset trolls. And, yeah, that's obvious. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to put out content and make a living. And I can't speak that way. I am putting out content and making a living. I'm confident. I have it. I am abundant. I'm abundant. Abundance is, why do I even give it a thought when abundance is already here? It's here. I am wealthy.
What's the status on the park ranger merch?
Any day now. Just waiting on Green Coast. Come on, baby. Well, my main guy down there is going through a life event,
Oh.
So he's not there. And the owner is my people too. Ponytail type of fella. You know what I mean? Long
Yeah.
hair, don't care. And they're on it, and I love them, and they're the best. But, he doesn't have his right-hand man, so it's taking a little longer. He doesn't have his spinal cord. I mean, he has it in a human anatomy
Yeah.
form. I just mean that's
That was a
my homie
Rough
Jose,
enough.
who's not there at this time, is the...
metaphorical spine.
Yeah, metaphorical.
Yeah.
There you go. He didn't. The guy can walk, guys. Not that there's anything with not walking. Not that there's anything. It's fine. I'm sorry. I hope your legs work soon. Hopefully, technology. Put a little octopus DNA in your legs, and you're just like, see, who needs Charles Winslow? Michael Winslow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles. Who is Charles? Is that a character? Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow is
That's
from
where I was
Family
pulling that
Matters.
from. Can't even get that right. Charles. Okay. All right. Anything else, Chris?
Where'd you get your Tupac candle?
Fuck. I don't remember. A fan, a girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend. I couldn't tell you.
You don't light them,
Not Tupac.
and not Jesus either.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a kind of a fuzzy Jesus.
I was going to make this into merch, and then I got lazy.
That would be pretty cool.
Espírito Santo. Baruch atah harana.
Because that's the merch you got to keep buying. You burn it all the way down, you get another one.
Yeah.
Recurring.
A little dusty. Oh, shit. Saw that coming. Literally. Smells good. Vanilla. Yeah, maybe I will do it. I gotta order more stickers.
I think that'd be funny.
Okay. I think you're right. Will you pass me that jar of rocks? I'm not lazy. It's just going to be hard to get it from around that. I just keep staring at it. So here's my jar of rocks, everybody. You see this? These bumps? The glass jar had a good life. It was a little wild back in the day. Dude, fucking people who don't think, come on. And the sea just makes them, look at this smooth. You know, it's a worry stone. You can sell this for $59.95. Maybe I'll sell rocks as merch. That's a worry stone. This is the old prostate milker, they call this one. You just fucking shove that in your ass. Good luck getting it out. And like this, like what the fuck is this? I found this. What is that? A dinosaur fossil? I don't know. I'm a weird guy. I like rocks. I like crystals. I like knives, tools, weapons. I have been obsessed with tools. Tools. I can't stop looking at them. Did I talk about this already?
On the Patreon, I think.
On the
we
Patreon?
talked about
Okay.
your Christmas wish list.
It keeps going. I can't stop. I'm like, maybe I'll get my cousin some tools. Maybe my dad needs some tools. I'll buy tools. Hey, Tim, the tool man Taylor, I get it. Except your tools are cheap, and I want the good stuff. Give me a Craftsman. Come to find out, Craftsman is no longer as what it once was. My deep research. It was a Sears brand. It was lifetime warranty, and it was high quality shit. Still high quality. Sears is going under. Craftsman carries on.
Yeah.
Still sold by certain Sears that are open and Sears.com. And but it's got bought up by a bigger company, and then you know how that goes. They start to get a little chintzy, and they outsource it, and it stops being made in the USA and made in China. Quality suffers, but one silver lining in all of this is it's still a lifetime warranty. So even if you buy it, even if it malfunctions, you take that ratchet or whatever it is to Home Depot and it's immediately replaced, no receipt necessary. And that's badass.
Nice.
That's why I'm still going to get it. But if you got it back in the day, it was made in the USA forged steel and all that good shit, which does matter. It's done a little bit better here. Hey, we're number one, except in not the good things, mainly prison inmates, prison system, COVID cases, lack thereof health care. We're number one. But we got good steel. Fucking wake up, America. Oh, did I talk about this? Hey, guys, do you know in other countries when they shut shit down, people get paid?
Yeah.
They just get paid. No questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, COVID shut down the world? Here's some money to survive. I did a podcast with my buddy Joey Bradley, and he's a quarterback in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't cut it in the States, huh? I'm just kidding. The guy's... Anyways, he just goes and plays football Europe professionally and gets paid money and travels the world, and that's fucking awesome. Sorry I took a shot. I'm a comedian, Joey. I'm sorry. Anyways, I don't even know where he's at because I don't listen enough, but he's in like fucking Bulgaria. He's in like Eastern Europe, Russia-esque vibes, playing football, and they got locked down. And he was talking to his buddy who owned a bar, and he's like, "Aren't you worried?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "How long you can survive?" He's like, "I'm fine." And he's like, "What do you mean? Your bar's shut down. Your business." He's like, "Oh, the government just pays me, and it covers the bills, and I have food and leftover for food." And he's like, "What?" He's like, but this is Bulgaria, like,
Yeah.
it's so funny that America shits on so many countries, yet so many other countries have all these things to where that it just takes care of their people. And once again, I'm not exactly the name and country and these are facts, but they're not. I don't remember who, what, when, where, why.
Yeah.
But I know that my homie, his buddy, is covered. And then I also read somewhere that I don't fucking know, it's Venezuela or some shit in South America. Once again, we're number one, but yet the president or prime minister, whatever the fuck they got down there, was like, yeah, no bills for 3 months. We're shut down. So people just didn't have to pay rent.
Yeah. It seems radical at the outset, but then when you get to the point where the economy comes back and everything's normal again, you're like, oh, maybe it was worth it.
It seems like the rational thing to do. Tim Dillon tweeted it like, hey, you're canceling everything. Mayor fuckface or governor, they're all fuckfaces.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. So it's fuckface, fuckface, or fuckface. They don't need names. That's all they get. They cancel everything. Cancel your family, cancel dinner, this, that. And then Tim Dillon tweeted, why don't you cancel rent and mortgage? These restaurants literally put their whatever money they had left in making the restaurant COVID compliant, building outdoor dining, tents, tarps, construction, permits. Like, they had to go through the system to make it compliant. And then they do. Here comes a big word. They have some semblance of hope to. That's a good one, right?
Semblance?
Ah, shit. Semblance of hope to survive. And then you shut them down again. And you don't cover the bill. You just go, oh. It's just jack move. I was talking to Annie Letterman. We go to Bass Chiropractic. Go get your back fixed in L.A. Fucking, my neck was killing me. And now it doesn't. She goes, anyways, we were talking, and I was just telling her, I was like, I don't care how you want to, I don't know the facts. I don't know the systems in place. But the bottom line, the world is ran like the mafia. And it's fuck you, pay me. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Pay me. Oh, you don't got the money? Okay. The building's mine. It's mine. Oh, I shut you down? Now I shut you down and expect you to pay me. It's just, that's mob. That's the mafia. That's mobster shit. I don't give a fuck. Go sell your kid. Do what you got to do. Give me my fucking money. Because they absolutely can hit pause. They could just hit pause. We could just go, pause. We'll just pause your rent while you're shut down, obviously. Just pause the rent. I think the finance companies will be just fine. I think these $1 trillion companies can survive. I think the $200,000 a year business, not so much. Anyways. How'd I get talking about that? I don't remember. I know that we went to go pee at restaurants yesterday, and we couldn't, so we had to pee at Target. And, what's essential, what's not essential? Who's to judge that? Because what's essential for someone's fucking mental health, you know what I mean? Yes, I realize COVID is real and people do die. And I'm not, crazy to think that doesn't exist. But what cost does shutting down everything do? The mental health, the relapse, the economic repercussions. People don't have money for food and water and their home. I'm no Nostradamus, or mathematician that can calculate such things, but I'm going to take a wild guess that the number of depressed, mentally ill, relapse, economic hardship is eventually going to outnumber the 1% that pass. I don't even know what is it at. What is the fatality percentage at?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is either. I just see us, and we feel it. We feel it in the air. We just see everything closing again. Everyone just kind of goes, fuck, maybe I'll just move to Texas. Texas or Florida or Arizona. They're the last wild west, even though obviously some of them aren't in the west.
Yeah.
Everyone else, Depressville.
Well, it would be nice to move to Texas if everybody in Texas would just wear a fucking mask.
Yeah.
Like, that would help a lot, and then things don't have to close. And probably we would be a little better off if that hadn't become such a big sticking point for people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just, I always think, like, I've said it before, I say it again, like, okay, the war on COVID, awesome. You want to stop people from dying. But what about the war on world hunger? It kills, I think, like 9 million people a year. I don't know. Help me out with the Googles. It kills so many. What about clean water in Africa? What about this? What about that? It's just like we pick and choose which ones to battle. And I don't know. Call me crazy, but I find it kind of funny that every billionaire on the planet is just absolutely thriving.
Yeah.
And all the mom and pops are absolutely dying. And yet there's no money to help them out. But in other countries, there is. Some other countries, there is. Obviously, I'm American. I ain't leaving. But is it so crazy to want a better America?
It says in 2010, an estimated 7.6 million children died from
Jesus Christ.
hunger.
There you go, guys.
It's not even accounting for...
How about we go to a war on that? A billionaires. I know it ain't your right. I mean, your burden. Burden? Just do what's right, motherfucker. What the fuck can you do with $1 trillion? You could solve world hunger. 2 of them. And have so much money left over. I've seen the stats. I don't know. I saw it, Warren Buffett has so much money he can... I don't know. You know what I also found out about these foundations that all rich people kind of tend to have?
Yeah.
It's a tax write-off, and then they can control how it's spent. So, although they, a lot of them do a lot of good with it, and that's amazing. I'm not saying that, obviously save the children, give them this, give them that. But a lot of it is just like, oh, I want to control where my money goes, so I'm going to, which is fucking awesome. But just know that there might be some, I don't even know, just self-interest, with that.
Yeah.
It may not always be so angelic as it seems. Anyways, I can't wait to have my own foundation. Anyways, okay, what else? We got a little dark, not too dark. Not too dark. It's pretty real. Rational thoughts of everything in this fucking world is so white or black, and I feel like most of us are in the middle. Yes, COVID is real. Yes, we don't want people to die. Yes, I love my mom, my dad, my grandparents. They're dead, but I still love them. My grandparents are gone. Good luck, COVID. Anyways, jokes. I gotta. But at some point, we would like my neighbor not to have to sell his fucking nail salon. Not that that's a real analogy, but that is for someone somewhere.
Yeah.
How can we combat COVID, save people's lives, without gutting America's small mom and pop independent businesses, because that's what's happening. I'll tell you how. Maybe just shave a little butter off the old war fund there. You know what I mean? Shave a little.
Yeah.
Little. Maybe all those giant corporate conglomerates you bail out. I love that word, conglomerate. I'll say it so many times. That one I can say correct. Semblance. Oh, whatever. I know the meaning of it. Semblance.
What's the meaning?
Like an ounce, a hope. You know, like
a tiny bit.
A tiny bit. I had a fancy word for tiny bit. Why'd I say it in that accent? Most of us are in the middle. Sometimes what sucks is even being in the middle. These polar opposites get so fuck your mask. You know, just
yeah.
He's not wearing a mask. Call the cops. Like, to where if you are in the middle, you get so sick of this to where you kind of just fall on a side. You know, it's just like the middle gray, rational, reasonable area where I feel most people are, because of these quacks on this polar opposite, right, left, conservative, liberal, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just polar opposites that the middle just kind of just goes, fuck them. Call the cops. He's breathing. You know, to where most people in the middle are probably like, all right, we're in a small room, let's mask up. Okay, we're at the beach in the wind and you're 6 feet away. I think we're going to be okay. And if God gives it to me through a Santa Ana wind, the east trading winds, then that's what God wanted. But, you know, we're not in the closet whacking each other off, you know, mask up. You know. Do. I don't know, guys. We got some new merch coming. I have some Patreon people I still need to message. Kayla Ray Archer, I owe you a hoodie. I know that. I ran out of smalls and loosey goosey, but we get some park rangers. And there's some new people new Patreon persons I need to message. I was just waiting on the new batch of merch to give you new options and all sizes. Yes.
You haven't sent me any farts in a while.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a lot. I just haven't messaged them.
I don't know if we explained that on.
Did we?
I don't.
Oh my God! Thank you. Something more to talk about. If you ever see me going like this, that means chime in, buddy.
All right.
Chime in. Running low on the brain thoughts. Thank you for the fart story, but let me slam. How'd I forget about my yerba mates? I'm a hot mom. Oh my God. Brittany Schmidt gave me yerba mate in the tea bags. It's in tea bags too. I just put 3 of them in with a little sweet cream. Oh, sweet heavens to Betsy's. I know you're supposed to enjoy shit, but I'm a chugger. Oh, there's all this gray shit on the bottom. Gotta make sure you drink the particles. It's where the tweak is. It's where the tweak is. Ow! I can feel the sugar coming in now.
There's like a traditional mate.
Yeah,
like
I have
pot. You got that?
Yeah.
Because people who do that, who use that, I hear you just like you keep it full all day and you're just going and going. Just
yerba mate. I have the loose leaf tea. And I have the authentic little coconut shell with the wood straw with the holes poked in the bottom. I got it all, man. And I got the tea bags. And I love the tall cans of the iced tea. All of it. All of yerba mate. Gayu kaka. Gayaki, whatever the fuck your name is. Will you fucking sponsor me already? I love your shit, man. I drink it every day of my life.
And you promised to learn how to pronounce it.
Give me some money. I pray you say your name right, you gayu kaka bitch motherfucker. This is not how. Okay, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, gayu kaki. Gayu kaka. Gayu kaka. Oh, speaking of caca, the farts. Why do I keep looking at these notes? I've done every single one of them. Get away from me. So, I've explained this on the Patreon and not on the main pod. So, forgive me if you've already heard this. But, so YouTube, picking up on the words and the algorithms. If you cuss, YouTube demonetizes you. And
In like the first minute or
if
so.
you cuss, if you cuss in the first minute or two, YouTube demonetizes you because they're sensitive little pussy ass bitch. And you can't have shit, fuck cock, horse shit in your intro. I'm a professional, okay? You're gonna let me cuss. Freedom of speech, YouTube. And then, so then I bleeped the cuss words in the first 2 minutes because it's really hard not to cuss. It's really, turns out I like to cuss. I grew up in dive bars with my father. Most of you know this, I've said it a bunch. But when you spend your most important years at the American Legion, VFW, Elks Lodge, Moose Lodge, any dive bar that opens at 6 a.m. and closes at 2 a.m. when you're going to learn some cuss words. And they're cool. Shit. Fuck. Ah, cock bitch. Fantastic. Pussy face. Just cuss. Just get it out. Go throw some glass against a wall and make a mess. Clean it up if you're a good person. Leave it if you want to ruin someone else's life. Don't leave it. So YouTube demonetizes me for cussing the first 2 minutes. Then I had Bill Burr on the podcast. So that got a lot of views, way more views than we're accustomed to at this moment in time. It's coming. 1,000 going to turn to 10,000 and going to turn to 100,000. You watch me. Share my shit, guys. If you like my shit, share my shit. I hate saying that because, whatever. But it's true. That helps. It helps because then it makes 1 fan, 2 fan, 3 fan, 4 fan. Mathematics. So now I get hate so much shit talked to me on the Bill Burr. This guy bleeps his fucking. So many messages just saying, who bleeps their? I bleep it because of YouTube takes my money away. Hey, I want my $150 a month, guys. 100 to 150. I don't want to brag, YouTube. Everyone's like, oh, you must be rich. Yeah, 150 a month off YouTube. Really. I mean, I'm grateful and thankful. We're going to level up. We're going to get there. It's all happening. I'm already there. I'm already there, God. I'm abundant. And you got to chin check yourself. Check your thoughts. Check your consciousness. I'm there. 150,000 a year. Anyways, take your money. So then I started bleeping it, and then I listened to the fans. A fan said you should bleep with fart noises. I go, genius. And then you had the idea to actually audio record my farts, right?
Yeah, because there's
another genius idea.
There's some stock farts.
I don't want no generic fart.
Yeah.
100% USDA organic Craig Conant farts. So I get on my phone here and I record my farts. I got a lot more. No more. Now it's our guarantee. 100%
Yeah.
my farts only. So I keep it coming. So now I just randomly text Chris audio files of farts. And they are so funny. And then I was at family dinner. I've told this story on the Patreon a couple weeks ago, but you get it late, mainstream. You got to pay that $5.
This might have been on the one we unlocked, though. So maybe,
Oh, it was?
maybe.
I don't know. I don't remember. Time
But
is
yeah.
irrelevant.
Yeah, true.
We're electric beings in physical form. There is no time, only in the 3D, but normally time is nonlinear. I've been watching some movies. I tell you what, go watch The Arrival and The Abyss. I've been wigging out on alien shit, man. It's so exciting.
Did you see that? You see that monolith?
Yeah, what the fuck's those about?
It's got to be somebody doing it.
That's awesome. That's either the world's most amazing, awesome, and cruel prank.
Yeah.
Now's not the time, guys. We're dealing with enough here. Okay. Or aliens dropping monoliths. And anyone who immediately dismisses that, it's like, it could be either one, guys. And that's the truth. The fact that a lot of humanity, I believe a lot of people are open to the idea, but a lot of people are just like, no, we're the only ones. Talk. The universe is infinite. So if the universe is infinite and it's constantly expanding, which the brightest minds in the world are telling us, then how the fuck is there only one intelligent being? Get out of here. The odds alone, there's probably dozens and dozens and millions of fuckers out there. The odds, the universe is so infinite that scientists think that there's parallel universes, which I don't. Get
and
out.
there's like 11 or 12 dimensions. So.
And there's 11 or 12 dimensions. The shit's getting wild, y'all. Oh fuck! What was I pulling my phone up for? I was gonna look something up. Oh,
monolith or
Rogan posted something recently. Aliens in hiding until mankind is ready to say ex-Israeli space head. The New York Post posted that.
Oh wow.
And then he wrote, "Get it together, bitches. I'm trying to meet these aliens." You know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, okay, here you gotta say if, even though I wholeheartedly believe with any logical mind there has to be life out there.
Mm-hmm.
And if there is, there is. If there is, for your skeptics out there, if there is, and they know how to contact us, and they're from light years away, obviously they're more advanced than us. And if they're more advanced than us, and they were hostile, don't you think they would have already taken over, and we don't stand a chance? So therefore, with deduction, I learned them from Sherlock Holmes. Why do I change my accents when doing stupid shit? And yeah, if they were fucking angry and hostile and evil, they would have already taken over.
It just doesn't make sense because the energy and power they would need to get to us from wherever they are means they don't need us for anything.
No, but it's kind of cool. Like, I'm just saying, like, I know if I had that tech, I'd be like, oh shit, I've seen Star Trek. I want to go get some green puss in the nebula.
Yeah, that makes
galaxy.
sense. That makes total sense.
That's just jokes, guys. Just jokes. But astronauts gotta fuck too. I'm just saying, you know. I think the Avatar's looking pretty good over there. Anyways, I don't remember where I was going, but crazy stuff. Oh, I just watching alien movies. The Abyss is so good.
Yeah,
James Cameron.
Did you watch the director's cut, like the 3-hour one?
I don't even know.
Because that's the only one I've seen, and I would say it's worth it.
Okay.
It adds in a lot more.
Damn.
It's his original story that I think they cut down because it was too long for theaters.
Now I need to rewatch it. That Ed Harris.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a good man. I'm into women, but that's a man. Now that's a man. Talk about making bald sexy. Am I right? That's just, you know what I mean? Woody Harrelson, bald, sexy. Joe Rogan, bald, not sexy. Not sexy. Get your thumb body away from me, sir. Hope you see this, Joe Rogan. Hope I blow up and you be like, this guy called me unsexy. He has a girlfriend. What's he talking about? Anyways, yeah. And then there's so many documentaries of some good, some bad, some production quality. Oh my God. You're like, all right, my podcast has higher budget than this. What are you doing over there? But some are done really well, and they're just interesting and fascinating. They talked about all the different sightings and all the different cover-ups. I mean, it's just other countries just straight up blasting the U.S. Like, well, you just tell them already. We're tired of constantly trying to hide this. Anyways, there's lots of rumors too. Anyway, there's one with Dan Aykroyd. There's one with the Blink-182 guys. One of them. And it's fucking cool, dude. It's cool, man. Give them a gander. Just whether you're into it or not, whether you're a skeptic or not, it's like some of them are really fun. You're just like, oh, this is cool. Because we don't know. We don't know. Or we do know and we're suppressing it. So what a lot of the rumors, there's so much evidence. By the way, the one with Dan Aykroyd is like, oh, okay, Dan Aykroyd. I didn't know you're an encyclopedia on every alien encounter ever. You're just like, what the fuck? Blues Brothers? More like Men in Black, am I right? God, that guy just had just the names, dates, facts. I'm like, oh, fuck.
And he's credible because he calls out the ones that are bullshit.
Yeah,
He
absolutely.
knows the difference.
Obviously, there's tons that are bullshit, but there's certain crop circles that are so intricate and so elaborate that would take mankind months and years to plan to execute perfectly, to where if you just look at the size of them and you're just like, okay, that's not teenagers with boards on their knees, guys. But then there's obviously some circle ones and jokes and shit, you know. Anyways, it's fucking gnarly. It's so gnarly. And it's fun and it's exciting and I enjoy it because I don't think they're hostile because like I said before, if they were, if you're scared of, oh no, a more powerful intellectual technology advanced species, if they were, they would have been done doing it, been done running the show. Mm-hmm. One of the theories on one of these documentaries that actually makes logical sense, if the government, this is for all you skeptics are there, even though, if the government is covering up aliens and doesn't want to reveal to the public yet, they think it's because obviously these spaceships are running on non-petro technologies, and possibly we could get the technology and then there goes the petrodollar, petro industry, etc., yada yada. I have no idea. And they also stated, like, this is a theory, but it's a very rational theory. It's like, the moment we reveal that, we're going to learn that, oh, that's not gas, you know?
Yeah.
And be like, hey, man, let me get that engine real quick. And then we have that, and there goes $1 trillion business. Now, if I get assassinated for saying this, you know it's true. And just jokes, guys. Just jokes. Just jokes. Although in a lot of these documentaries, a lot of the guys die. You're just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways.
Yeah, Bob Lazar, that's the name of the guy that was on Joe Rogan that like just tormented for 30 years because he came out and said that he worked on the UFOs that they have.
I think I watched one with a lot of him up in it.
Yeah, there's one about him on Netflix that is the one that got me to think that whether or not there's currently aliens on planet Earth, that there was at some time, and that we have some of their technology.
Yeah,
on
top of it being in every ancient text ever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Which is even more evidence. Of course, you can be like, well, this could be a storybook. You know, nobody knows except for those who were there and those covering up and those who've actually witnessed real shit. Only them and the cover-uppers. Anyways, either way, talk about a job on this planet, Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they probably actually really exist to like go investigate alien shit.
Yeah.
And like, hey man, look into this flashlight. It's a gun. Ta 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 ta. You can't talk now. You can't talk now. Anyways, a little dark. A little dark. A little dark. Yeah. Talk about a cool gig. I remember I just saw the Coast Guard at the beach. And I remember a kid I went to high school, ended up working for the Coast Guard. He busted his knee, and then he got recruited to be the FBI because I guess he was highly intelligent and performed very well in the Coast Guard. And now he's an FBI agent. And I ran into him back in the day when I was drinking, maybe about a decade ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Let me buy you a beer." And I was like, "Oh, I got it." He's like, "Oh man, no, I'm working for the feds now. I'm fucking loaded." And I was like, "You fucking FBI, bro?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I couldn't help but think, I was like, "Damn, you're a nerd in high school. This is crazy." Like, just toting a gun, packing an FBI badge, buying me a beer. That's so cool. Cool and not cool. That's fucking props to those gentlemen doing their jobs, and also like scary.
Mm-hmm.
You mean there's a drug cartel in that house and they have machine guns and you want me to go in first? I'm going to get on the back of the line here. I'm going to get in the back. You send Bob. You send old Charles Winslow in first. I'm fucking out of here. I always try to imagine my shit on all sides. You know. With, I don't even want to talk about it, but, you know, with BLM and the cops, it's like, okay, you know. And you get a sense of empathy from both sides. Like the cartel. He's trying to buy some beans, bro. You got to do what he's got to do. And nobody understands. Like they go, "Oh, I would never work for the cartel." Do you understand? Obviously, some of these people want to work for the cartel. And there's a very famous saying that Pablo Escobar made famous. I don't know if it was before him. It was plumo or plato. Would you like a bullet to the head? Or would you like money? And those are your options. I'm going to guess that 90% of human beings, they're going to go with some money. Sometimes those are literally your options. So you're over here judging this cartel dude or whatever that has to do God knows what. And no one has ever entered into his mind that, like, well, if he didn't play ball, he was going to be murdered. And not only that, maybe his whole family.
Yeah.
So, anyways. And who doesn't want a gold-plated AK-47? Am I right, guys? A diamond 1911. Woo! Give me a Kimber gold-plated. Federales, wanna see me dead. Anyways, we're getting weird here, getting weird. $10,000 pistola. Fuerte? I think Fuerte's gun. I don't know. I already told you I'm whitewashed, but for all my Spanish fans, Spanish-speaking fans, you could correct me in the comments. Is Fuerte gun? Get the Fuerte, Holmes. I remember one of my cousins saying that, so I just kind of... shit was popping off. I was like, that means gun. Anyways, just joking. Allegedly, no cranes. Loosey goosey, bro. It hangs off the edge just a little bit. Drives me nuts. Doobie doo. Well, I'm running thin here. Little. See the signals, Chris?
I mean,
this Morse goes, help me.
you could, you got to plug the Comedy Showcase app before we end it.
Oh, yeah. Also, too, I never even said how I was trying to fart and my little niece and nephew were interrupting.
Yeah,
I skipped that part.
Yeah.
I went off on tangents. I just popped back to me. So back to YouTube being a little bitch and not allowing me to cuss for me to then censor myself with bleeps, which then led to fart noises, which then led to authentic audio recorded Craig Conant farts. So now I'm trying to record, and when I get big ones, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good one. Let me go in the bathroom where it's quiet and record this fart. But I'm at my father's house for family dinner, going from a weekly beating. He still beats me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Love him, Dad. And I bought him a tool bag. He didn't listen to podcasts. He can't. He doesn't know how to operate. He's got old fat thumbs. He can't. I got a hammer. I know how to hammer. That's my dad. He's smart. Why am I being mean? So now I'm audio recording farts at his house in the bathroom, and my niece and nephew are being so loud and like trying to come in. And normally I'm playing with them, loving them, like, yeah, we're having fun, throwing them up in the air and shit. But now I'm like, no, not now, guys. Be quiet. I'm trying to audio record farts for my business. And I literally was like trying, not mean, just trying to shush them, like, Nicole, like, put him outside real quick. Like, let me just get this big fart. And it just was so funny because I'm like, I'm literally handling business. Like, this is for the fans, for my brand, for my business. Audio recording farts, shushing a 1.5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, going, guys, please, I gotta. And that is insane. And so funny that is a real thing that happened. Like, not made up, not comedy. It is comedy, but, not written. Like, no. Like, you're going to oh, I can't use that fart now. I can't use that fart now, bro. You had to say, Uncle, throw me in the air during the You had to. You ruined the fart, kid. That was a juicer. A ripper. Anyways, I think we did it.
Yeah.
I think we did it. We went ups and downs all over the place. That's how I roll. That's how most brains roll. I ain't taking your Adderall, government. I'm going to go where I go. I don't care. You ever think that the universe or God's wee-wee wants me to do that? And go, doot, doot. That's the ball going, doot, doot. Fucking get your Adderall out of here. I did it for 6 years for fun. Makes your dick hard. Makes everything interesting. You could study on it. It's the college drug, they call it. You know what they should call it? Amphetamine, because that's what it is. You're taking speed, you fucking junkies. Oh, what the doctor says. The doctor says. The doctor said speed is good for me. So I take it. Oh my God, our society, I'm going to go on one more rant. Our society is so insane that they convince you that something's wrong with, no, I have ADHD. I have ADD. I have a man-written disease that was written in the book. You have fucking energy. Find an outlet. Put that energy into that outlet. Or you could take amphetamines. I mean, I did for... which ones? I don't know. Off and on for a decade. But that was for fun. Because I'm a man. That wasn't because the doctor told me to. The doctor, you want to read the book? You want to read the book? Buy a better book. Hey, maybe you're not a reader. Maybe you're fucking Montessori school and you got to take a shit and draw on the wall like a crayon. Be a caveman. You ever think of that? Huh? Maybe you're just meant to have a little fecal matter in your hand and write on the walls. Maybe that is the way God wanted. To Allah, Buddha, God's wee-wee. Joshua. What's Jesus Christ's real name? Joshua? I don't fucking remember. They fucked his name up too. They changed that too. It originally was just Joshua. He was black. Yeah. Original man was black. Take that, white people. You're black. Get over it. Original man was found in Africa. Do you know what is in Africa? Black people. We all stem from black people. So if you're from the South and you listen to this and you have a little dick, you're only 1% black. Very small percent. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. Anyways, take your amphetamines because the government told you to, and it's good for you. No problems will ever come of that. You won't be addicted. No problems. You won't want to graduate. and go on to stronger amphetamines. The doctor won't give you a higher milligram percentage because you say, I'm just not really feeling it anymore. That'll never happen. They won't give you 90 milligrams of amphetamine. Oh, but it's slow release capsule. Oh, yes, high all day. It wears off just in time for me to eat one meal at night. That's healthy. Wake the fuck up, you fucking pill heads. Oh, I miss pills. They were so fun. When you sniff Adderall, it's sweet. Don't sniff it. Anyways, I know I'm nuts, but I know what I'm talking about is true because I've seen it happen to me. I've seen it happen to my friends. I've seen it happen to family and loved ones. Domesticated drug addicts. You get the little bottle, got your name. Oh, Copper? Copper? Hey, Copper. He's got, see those 3 names? 4 names. Craig Philip Kohler Jr. That's my heroin. Give it back. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Here you go, sir. You're free to go. You get it off the street. Oh, you go to the slammer. You go to, your name's not on it. You didn't go through our little system. Oxycontin. Yeah, go get your fentanyl and take your chances. Anyways, can you believe I'm sober? I don't know how much longer I'm going to last this pandemic. Oh, it's getting to me. It's getting to me. I talk all this shit about all these pharmaceuticals and all these drug companies and just pilling up my friends, families, loved ones, myself, although I did them illegal for 98% of it, but still. The first taste was on them. Good taste. Got me going. And I talk about it and talk so much shit and see the tragedy and devastation it's doing to our country and world and with, you know, addictions and taking people's lives. And yet, every time I talk about it, it makes me want to do them. It's fucked up. I've probably said this before too, but it's like watching the McDonald's documentary Super Size Me. I immediately went and got a Big Mac because I was like, damn, that looks good. After I watched a documentary stating it's poison, and if you eat it every day, your organs might fail because it's not real food. Because it's plastic. I know it's not plastic. It might be. They got a little yoga mat in there. Yoga mat in that bread. That Weber's wheat. Anyways, you guys. So, you know, if you're on Adderall, and that's your choice. You do you, man. I'll mind my fucking business. But I would like to plant the seed to say, you realize you're on speed, bro. That's good speed. It's good. It's good. I'll give you that. But bottom line, all that motherfucking shit is speed. It's speed. And y'all know my thoughts on speed. It's a hell of a lot better than Coke. Anyways, I think I'm done here. I wanted to say I love you all. And you guys are my shit. You're my ride or dies. I'm coming up in this world. I'll never forget this. And I owe everything to you. I fucking pay my rent and my car payment. I don't know. It's 16 years old. There's no payment. I've never had a car payment in my life. You just allow me to live my dream and do what I want, and I love you forever, and I cannot thank you enough for that. So I appreciate all my fans, and you know who you are. You've been down since day one, since I was working at Trader Joe's with 2,000 followers. Now we got lights, camera, action, speedy. And so, you know, without fans, I'm just a crazy person. Talking to you, man. But I appreciate you, and I love you, and thank you for everything. Thanks for liking my shit and sharing my shit. I mean, my sunshine. Thanks for liking my sunshine and sharing my sunshine. Positive. Gotta be positive. Now, excuse me while I relapse and go look for aliens. I'm not. We're cool. Just take a little CBD. Oh, my God. How could I forget? ABX and Care by Design CBD guys, my guys, gave me a little sample, ran into the homie, and I forget how good CBD is. That 18-to-1, good God grief, just my fucking, I already told you, COVID scare, cats in the car, plumbing line busted, water in the floor, river running out the door, and I was pretty chill, dude. I was just like, yeah, whatever happens is gonna happen. They'll take care of it. I might have to get a you know what I mean? Like, I was for sure a little stressed. Obviously, it's kind of crazy shit, but like not anything unmanageable. And I swear to God, I think I have a little abuse problem. It was probably copious amounts of CBD, but I'm just saying, non-psychoactive, non-high, just like, it'll be all right. You know what I mean? And that's what CBD is for me. And if you are sober, and I don't know, I know certain people that have tried it and it led to other things, so be careful. But if you've been sober long enough, and I've had it go both ways. I've introduced it to a sober homie, and he said, "Oh my God, this saved my life." He's like, "I don't need Zoloft anymore." And then I've had a buddy, drink the whole bottle and relapse and this and that. And he's like, all right, take the Zoloft, man. So take it with a grain of salt. But, CBD, man, to talk about the pat on the back calmer. Just like, you'll be all right. You'll be okay. That's what it is. I don't think it takes care of anything major, but you just get these little, and it's nice. So thank you, Care by Design and ABX. I appreciate you and the quality goods. Full spectrum, baby. I mean, they got that full marijuana dick and that full hemp dick and that full marijuana female. Full. Fuck. I should have ended earlier. Life doesn't always work out like you want it. You know what I mean? I love you all. Peace.